a minute or two, give or take, with 23. 23 is safe.
We have a squiggle room.
23andMe is safe. Timing-wise. Timer-wise.
Not sponsored.
I have no knowledge for how accurate they are. This is not sponsored.
Well, that's what he was just talking about. His results.
Bringing it all back. Bringing it all back.
In a way, y'all don't know. I will never escape SpongeBob.
No, you won't. As long as I'm in your life, SpongeBob is also in your life.
I will never. Anyway, hey guys.
Hi. Welcome back to our channel.
Cheers, y'all. We're back.
Mm-hmm.
And
we sure are. We are very excited for today. Something that we've been looking forward to, honestly, I think for a few weeks now.
Yeah, pretty much since they announced their comeback. I'm sure you can tell by the thumbnail and by the title. But this is
the story of a girl.
Oh,
I could not hold that one back. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Take two.
There's no retakes on this. You know that.
This is Purple Kiss.
Yes. This is. We're gonna be reacting to Purple Kiss's. Oh God. Why
well, I was just about to say.
Me?
I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's memeM. memeM.
memeM.
memeM. I'm very excited for this.
memeM.
memeM.
I don't. Hell if I know. All I know is I'm stoked.
I feel like I'm Madeline.
I was gonna say, why do I feel like I'm like a French?
Yes, exactly. Like a French orphan. memeM.
And then we're gonna look at it later on and do more research behind it, and it's gonna be like a French word.
By the way, I love the fact that they are opening on this green and gold vault. Like,
yes, which we'll peep y'all in a second.
Interesting concept. I can't wait to see it, especially with the teasers that they've released. I'm just very excited.
The teasers have been phenomenal.
Gorgeous.
I don't know if you've seen it. They released their intro video.
I haven't. I tried to stay away from all this because I was so excited.
Intro illusion, like a full on like intro music video for this song. Intro illusion. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta check that out.
I watched it. It was really good. I couldn't help. I knew I knew we were gonna be watching this one, so I was like,
it's okay.
If I just watch this one, it's fine. If I don't watch, it's like your cheat day, right? You're like,
yes. Yeah. I can have carbs on this day.
I'm pretty sure I'll speak for both of us. We also have not listened to the album yet.
Nope.
So this is going to be the first reaction on the song and the first reaction on the video. I know from what we saw in the teasers, it's going to be stunning.
It's got gorgeous imagery, and I'm so excited to dive into it. And also the song from the sample that they did in the teaser sounds really good too. So I'm just very excited.
And also their the little teasers what do they call them? Their story films.
Yeah, those were cute.
The cute little witch, it was almost creepy, but in like a humorous way.
Agreed.
Like
it's
very creepy.
It's very like macabre humor.
Yes.
Like very like just dark humor.
Very
dark humor, gallows humor.
Very much.
That's the word I was looking for.
It's still very cute.
Yeah.
Like they could only eat purple food and they were just throwing. Yes. Like even though it's like, oh, they're witches, as they stated, you just kind of still wanted to put them in your pocket and feed them only purple food.
Agreed. It was very endearing.
I loved it.
I also gotta say, I think I speak for both of us with this comment as well. Everything Purple Kiss has put out has been a hit for us. Everything has been...
It's been, yeah.
Very well done, music-wise and also visual-wise.
Yes.
So for us, when we saw the first teaser, we both were like...
We were so ready. We were like, okay,
when is this coming out?
Yeah, we're like, mark that in the calendar because we are doing a reaction.
Wait. Yes.
So, without further ado, I think we just have to jump in because I'm so excited. I
am too.
Okay,
I am too.
Let's go. Sleeves up. We're ready. We're comfy. We've got our drinks. I'm gonna have a sip of tea.
10, 2, let's do it.
All right. Let's get the show on the
road.
road.
So interested to see behind the vaults.
Right, exactly. And what does it say?
Oh.
Brain memory storage! Oh, this concept.
bitch. Shit, that's fresh.
I literally got goosebumps. Oh, I love this concept already. I'm obsessed. Okay.
Agreed.
Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not, but yes.
Same. Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Ah, beautiful.
Okay, wait.
Already the visuals got me. Okay, beautiful MRI, whoever's body that was.
Triggered by the MRI.
It was nice. Mini. Oh my god, the statue. It's like a hulking body.
It reminds me of Fake Love. The Fake Love statue with the hands.
I was also thinking of Attack on Titan.
Oh, yeah, good reference. Good answer, good answer.
Good answer, I love the bubble. Oh, that transition was beautiful.
Wow. Mem. We were right! Bitch.
You know how often I pronounce things correctly? Not often.
Not.
Oh, that red lighting. And the sigils.
I was just thinking the
Oh
opposite.
my gosh.
She's covered in glitter. She's literally covered in glitter.
Ooh.
Floor choreo. Oh my god.
The eyes.
Oh my god. Eyes, that's another motif.
Oh,
The choreo, Purple Kiss never disappoints with choreo.
Korea. Correct.
Korea. Korea correct.
You are correct. And I love that, like, breathy vocals back to
Swan's
deeper,
vocals are so good.
deeper rap tones and deeper vocals. I love that switch up.
The build up.
Yes. With mirrors. Beautiful. I'm very interested by these floating,
The
black beads and balls.
The beat.
And then there's purple reflections in those floating mirrors. Oh, the purple leopard print room is cute as hell.
Did the lyrics just say purple is back?
I think it did, actually.
Why don't we have the lyrics? We normally watch these with the lyrics. We were just too excited. That looked almost like a witch's
Yes.
pentagram. So good. I love the choreo.
I love everything about this, actually. I really like this.
They did fantastic.
They did. Face chains, eye patches, glitter. This video has it all.
Oh, they're in
The cheek?
They're in the cheek. Okay, wait.
Okay, please.
Okay, but wait,
rewind.
they're not done. They're not done. They're not
Okay,
done. Is there
okay.
anything else? Just their logo? Not that their logo is a bad thing. God, that's beautiful.
Oh.
Okay.
Why is that giving me Dreamcatcher vibes?
Because it's reminiscent of Dreamcatcher.
Right? Right. Specifically, just that it kind of like sigil, like iconography. I love those things. I love kind of minimalistic symbols like that.
First of all, okay, I have thoughts.
Okay,
let's
They
pause.
started in the brain vault.
Yes, okay, that's what I mean. Let's discuss.
Okay.
We have thoughts.
Okay.
Starting in the brain vault. So all of this is taking place in your head.
And you know what else? This is a totally different video, but one we watched recently, Maniac, they were in a purple brain too.
They
And
had a purple brain behind them.
right, but they were like on top of it and interacting with it. So just kind of like those overlaps in my brain
are connecting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool.
Okay.
Okay.
So
we start in the brain vault.
And you know what? I have to admit, I forgot about it. That we started in the brain vault.
Me too.
So
Because there's so much going on.
Yes. So rewatching all of this or rethinking about
Yes.
all of this, with it being in the brain vault, each of those rooms being different parts of your brain.
Like you're compartmentalizing stuff. And that's why all these things are jumbled up and moving around. Oh my god.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry.
Oh, and the eyeballs. We keep going back to
eyes.
eyeballs.
Okay, I think, guys, let me check one thing. If they have subs, English captions.
Yeah, let's do it again.
If then we're gonna do a rewatch. Oh, they do.
Let's do it.
Okay, so we have to do it and see if the lyrics add up to anything that we're
I demand it.
Okay. Rewatch number 2. Okay. Here we go. Back to the brain vault. I love that. Okay.
I do too, especially with this beautiful emerald green with that gold.
We have to remember we start in the brain vault.
Mirrors. You know how, okay, for the visual cortex of your brain, basically your eye, the way that it takes in images is the reflection in the back.
Exactly.
And so, okay, they're in the visual side of the brain.
Okay, wait.
Okay. So I want to apply parts of the brain to each of these rooms.
No, I think that's exactly what you're supposed to do. But
I love it.
Even with that, if you think about it in the context of a brain, and you think of memeM, it's almost like memory, but you're stuttering on the word memory.
Yeah.
Like you can't remember the whole thing.
Right. Which it's on the tip of your tongue, and whenever it's on the tip of your tongue and you can't remember
you're
it's
just
frustrating.
Like, yes, you're like, oh my god, I can't. What is that word? What is that word? It's like mem. Like you're trying to sound it out.
Yes. Okay. PK, stay tuned. Yes. I'm tuned.
Okay, but wait, now.
In.
But now, what if this word means something in French that's related to the brain or to memory?
We have technology.
So geeked. Hold on. It's probably nothing. I'm probably reaching way too far.
This is what we like to do. This is what we do all the time.
But you can't know if you don't look.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So nothing comes up, but you know what? Of course, the obvious thing is it sounds like meme and looks like meme.
Right.
Maybe it's like you're getting stuck on a meme or some recurring image, recurring sound, right, and you can't remember it fully.
Right.
Or maybe you can remember it fully and you're going further than what.
Right. Maybe they'll explain more as we go through the lyrics.
We haven't watched it with the lyrics yet, so maybe this is all pure conjecture right now. I didn't even notice the cars.
Oh, I did. They're just like stacking on top of each other.
I love
get in your head. You can't get away from me. As if you're under a spell.
And I love
the charm.
Yeah.
Okay. I get in your head and I go memeM. Reverse it and it's still memeM because it's true.
Yeah, but oh my god, I can't remember this.
This is exactly. I'll dive deeper into your head. Purple is back. I was right. And the choreo relating to that, where it's almost like a...
Yeah, like you're trying to flip a switch in your brain.
Yeah, or even how she's like, on one side, she's like, I'm going crazy. And then the other side, you're almost like... Or if you think about it too, it could be kind of like you're trying to turn a wire to tighten something.
I was just thinking, it's like a tick.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, this is so cool.
Okay. This floor choreo section that we're getting into is so good.
It's good.
It's so good. Look into my eyes, okay.
And that lighting transition is cool.
Wait, that eye was in a mouth. Did you see that?
Please rewind. No, I didn't.
That eye is in a mouth.
That's awesome.
That honestly makes me a little grossed out. But that's just because I'm not a huge, like...
But it's also like...
grotesque visual.
It's meant to be kind of a visceral thing.
I get that.
It's so good.
No, it's really good. It's very, like... It forces you to have a response.
Exactly. They're needling you.
Yeah.
memeM. Is that meant to like needle? Is it meant to like...
That's why I just was like...
bug you?
And then with the whole...
Yeah, exactly. It's meant to get in your brain and bug your brain. It's meant to be stuck in your brain.
And that's what they kept saying. I'm going to get into your head and you're never going to... I'll never leave. Like, I'm going to be stuck in your head.
You succeeded. This is awesome.
This is really cool. Oh, I love this.
I love that each of the rooms, whenever they transition, no matter how varied they are, of course, there's like an accent of purple somewhere.
An aesthetic. There's
somewhere.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And that's another way to get into your head. It's like the Inception idea, right?
Exactly.
Where it's like they're planting the seed.
Yes. The fact that we got most of the concept without knowing the English lyrics also, honestly, kudos to you guys visual-wise for being able to tell a story that we were able to pick up on it without knowing the context of the lyrics.
And it just goes to show music is universal.
Exactly.
You don't need to have the English subs.
Yeah, I mean, we love seeing them and it adds another nuance layer to it, but it's not required.
No.
It's not required.
Because it's so done, it's so well done. That you can follow along and still have the best time picking it apart and trying to make sense of it.
I also love for the title the fact that everything's lowercase except for the last M.
Because they also mentioned about reversing it.
Exactly. And I'm blanking on it. I know it's not parallelogram. That's a shape. Parallel. Whatever it is. I'll remember the moment we're done recording.
Now I can't think of it.
Exactly. Because that's how words...
It's not a homonym.
No. I'm pretty sure it starts with a P. We have technology.
I was going to say, why are we doing... We're going to just look like a total idiot on camera.
What's new for me? What's new for me? I've already made such a fool of myself on the internet. It's whatever.
What is it called?
Yes,
it is. It's an anadrome. Yes. That's exactly what it is.
I don't know why I was so convinced. I was ready to die on the hill that started with P.
That's why I was like, I know what it is. I forgot. It's been so long since I've looked at that kind of stuff, but honestly, doing this kind of stuff and these kinds of analysis
honestly,
has gotten me back into that love of like picking things apart in the way that we used to do, or I used to do for my degree with analyzing literature and stuff. Like, it's just, I'm like falling in love with it again. It's like a rekindling of a romance for me.
No, I've always loved doing that stuff. I've never done it to the extent that you have, but I've always done it very casually. I've always loved picking apart things. I might not be great at remembering things or English, but you know what?
Same bestie. We both have goldfish brains here.
Struggle busting my way through this, okay?
All right, let's keep on. I
love
caught that glance and I was like, wait, was that a mouth?
I'm so glad you pointed it out to me. That's awesome.
I should have trapped you in my head.
Ooh, so it's kind of like a call and reverse thing.
Right.
Like a call and response, excuse me.
Right. Interesting. It's like they're playing with each other.
Right. Okay.
Swan's vocals are so good.
Absolutely beautiful.
Just like I have you whenever I want.
The purple eyes, beautiful.
Okay, sorry. Gonna throw this out there. Completely reaching, probably. What if this is an idol take on fandom?
Ooh, that's interesting.
You're stuck in... Yeah. I'm stuck in your head and I will never get out.
Yeah.
And then, but then it also could be in reverse.
Right.
Like, I should have gotten you in my head.
Right.
Because you're the reason I'm doing this.
Right,
like, the fans are the reason the idol is doing this.
Whenever it's a healthy relationship,
right,
it's symbiotic.
It's a symbiotic parasocial relationship that we're talking about.
It can be extreme, of course, but whenever there's mutual respect on both sides and actual respect, not just surface level, it can be very, you can both nurture it to know, like, hey, this is still a real person, and there's still people, and even if I don't know them and I kind of idolize them, they're human beings at the end of the day who give me art that I really like. And then the artist, on the other hand, is like, and I love you, and thanks for reciprocating and letting me have this opportunity and do my art.
Right, exactly. And follow through with my dream and be successful at it, but also allows, the fans allow the idol to have an audience of people that understand that art.
Exactly.
So there's a reciprocation there if it's done correctly and it's done
both
respectfully.
Both of you are seen.
Correct.
If it's a good relationship and it's respectful, both of you are seen.
Exactly.
I thought of something totally different. I was thinking more of a science thing with the call and response thing. My head thought of right brain and left brain hemisphere stuff.
Ooh, interesting.
Because they're different cortexes of the brain, of course. But like, and especially in things like therapy, for example, whenever they're helping people deal with traumatic memories and things like that, there is a therapy type where you use different visual and sensory cues. That can be with your hands, with feeling things. It can be with scent. It can be with taste.
Right.
To force your brain, your right and left brain hemisphere, to talk to each other.
Correct.
In a rapid response. And that is supposed to help with you coping with stuff.
Right.
And so my brain, seeing that call and response bit, I was thinking of that.
Interesting.
Like, forcing your brain to operate differently than it normally does.
And also that to kind of tie in a little bit to more of your side of the theory is how Swan, I believe it was Swan that had the charm, and she was like hypnosis.
Exactly.
Which could totally play into that. And that's cool. That's a cool
And
take.
all these rooms are very sensory heavy. They all very different.
They are. One could definitely feel like the leopard room looks like it could be very soft.
Exactly.
Which would be more of the kinesthetic.
Yeah. And then some of them are very like cold, so that's another kinesthetic response.
This is so cool. I love that there's so many different interpretations here.
I'm very happy with this.
Okay, let's keep going.
And even with the sound.
And that's what
it speeds up and slows down.
And the little
forces your brain to kind of always recalibrate.
But I literally cannot think of the word that instrument is, of that technique that they're doing, the kind of sound part. I'm not pardoned.
But the only thing I can think of is staccato, and I don't think it's that.
No, it's not staccato.
So yeah, I can't help you. I'm sorry.
I know the term, but I can't think of the term right now. Again, the tip of your tongue, and it's frustrating. I'm experiencing that right now.
Oh, beautiful. I really am intrigued by this.
Okay. Oh,
and then that pan out to the
pan out
cheek.
into the cheek is stunning. Also,
love it.
Also, obviously this is clear that they're in your head, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for me, what I just realized, it was that shot of one of the members sitting on the eye. You're the apple of her, like, she's the apple of your eye.
I love that.
Right?
I love that.
Isn't that, I mean...
Wow.
So, like, and I feel like for me that kind of also plays back into a little bit of my theory, right? Where it's like, you know, they're kind of, it's almost like I think it was BTS that did, they've done a few songs, obviously, for their fans, but one in particular was Pied Piper. Which was basically saying, like, hey, don't, like, mess up your work and career and school for us. We're idols. But then at the flip side, they kind of, like, the Pied Piper's playing.
Right, exactly.
And it was like, hey, but I will lure you.
I was going to say, it's very enticing.
It is.
It's very seductive.
Exactly.
And like...
the way the Pied Piper is.
Exactly.
Luring children away at night. So I just think that kind of a contradiction is interesting.
I do, too. I love things that have almost opposite meanings when they're done well. When they're not... When they're contradicting themselves in a smart way.
Yeah.
Like, it's tongue-in-cheek. Like,
very.
Hey.
And it's also, like, breaking the fourth wall.
Yes.
Of, like, hey, we're acknowledging that we're idols and you're fans, and that this is the kind of relationship that we have, and that maybe... I mean, obviously, I don't think they're talking... Like, this in particular with my theory, I don't think they're necessarily saying it's a bad relationship. I think it's what we talked about earlier.
Right.
Where they're saying it's actually a healthy one. They're just kind of... commenting on it.
We're just throwing that caveat out there because we are talking in generalizations for parasocial relationships and that goes for any figure who's famous.
And this isn't even covering only Korean or Chinese or Japanese, Eastern music, whatever. This is literally for your favorite author, for your favorite movie star, for your whatever. Any kind of idealistic
relationship. Anyone that you can put on the pedestal and you don't really actually know them. You might know them through their art, but you don't know them as a human being that you have tangible conversations with all the time. There is that slight parasocial relationship.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean it can be bad. We actually are planning on doing a deep dive into that and discussing a lot more about that. So if you're interested, please tune in and let us know if there's anything you want us to discuss about it in particular. But this is something that we talk about all the very frequently and have before we even... I really started diving into this with her and really understanding and appreciating the art the way that she has. This is something that we've talked about for years. So.
Yeah. So,
ooh, this is so interesting.
This one, honestly, had a lot to unpack, and
agreed.
I feel like we could ramble about this for hours.
Agreed.
But we won't do that too.
We're gonna do MLA type.
Yeah, we're gonna
essays.
submit our essays. It's gonna be like Times New Roman 12-point font. We have our sources cited. 10 pages minimum. Let's go.
Ready.
It feels that, like, we have that much excitement in us about this music video.
I also love the fact that the head has cracks all in it.
Yes!
Like,
and it's holding its head in pain.
It reminds me of, I'm going to butcher the name, I'm going to look it up, the Japanese art philosophy with the gold.
Filling the gold cracks
because
with
it's gold too.
Yes. Of filling it with
gold paint to help mend it, and it's never the same.
But it's the whole idea that you're rebuilding your rebirth after a traumatic incident is more beautiful than what you were before.
Exactly.
I completely know what you're talking about. They do those with their teapots.
Exactly.
Oh my God, what's the practice called?
Kintsugi.
Yes, kintsugi.
I knew it started with a K, but I did not want to butcher that.
That's correct. Yes.
Kintsugi.
By the way, side note, if y'all ever have the opportunity to buy a kintsugi pot, they're very expensive, but they're beautiful. Please own one. Sidebar. Sorry. I get excited about tea. I love tea. Anyway.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
No, that's completely...
And the fact that the head is injured and in pain.
And it's holding its head in pain.
Yeah.
As someone with chronic migraines, y'all, I feel that. Like, I feel that.
Speaks to me.
So, but I think...
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we need to cut this off because otherwise this is going to be a TED Talk.
We're never going to shut up about it. And thank you for coming to our TED Talk about...
I think you can tell we enjoyed this.
Purple Kisses,
memeM.
And... y'all, we'll see y'all in the next one. We're working hard for y'all, and we hope you love our content.
Cheers, I'll drink to that.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye. Bye.